Is it Jax? Is it Jace? We don't have any other top.
What? Whoa! Okay,
we do
never
have
mind.
other top laners.
It's the Kiin Urgot!
It's the grab!
This is what he used to play all the time. He oh, right, yes, of course. So never mind. I got a little bit excited. So now we've got the Sylas being picked up. Fiesta's going to be taking that into the Syndra. Not the greatest 1v1 matchup, but certainly a lot of great ultimates to throw out here.
Even though I don't know how familiar Kiin is with specifically the matchup into Cassante, as you pointed out, Kiin himself, his Urgot is definitely, I don't want to say the most iconic, but he is one of the Urgot players, right? As
Kiin?
Yeah.
No, absolutely. I think he's probably the Urgot
yeah?
player.
Okay, well,
yeah. You could use sightings if you wanted to, but I think lookings is fine. I think everyone.
Only I get to make mistakes, okay? As we're baiting.
Yeah, Aiming gonna have to relentlessly escape this one. Bubble is good for zoning, but Lehen's still in trouble. Taking a lot of damage. Flashes too late.
And I know, keep time. Super busted as Lehen's is also here. So it's not just a gank.
That's immediate revenge being claimed as Dundun. He's Cassante, position reverser of some kind. Sylvie is going to find a Cyclone onto Lehens here, though. Gets the double knock-up. This is 1 versus 2, by the way. And he is going to go in and pick it up. Cuz is, yeah, he's going to find a Permafrost. There's an ultimate, but he's going to have to get out of there because the bottom lane will turn up. Oh my god, Nongshim. We'll see whether this Power Friendship's going to work right now. BDD in trouble. He does have Flash, but I don't think using it's going to do anything. Scatters the weak, but they are in fact the strong. There he goes.
Time that you have your E available. And it's very straightforward. Not too much to say. Very little time for BDD to respond. Nice CC chain. By the time he's able to scatter them away, it's already way too late.
KT are looking for Dundun. They have spotted their target, but always, Nongshim are ready. They do not let a man down.
Look at Fiesta.
Yeah, that's a couple of plates going over to KT, but many times throughout last year especially, but also already here in 2023 as we check this out one more time. Dundun.
The surprise Teemo emote as 4 people show up in his lane. And a little bit quick on the trigger there from KT. If you go for a play after the flash is used, I think it's on.
A little bit of damage on this turret. In the meantime, BDD in a fair bit of trouble. The final chapter comes down, but that scat of the week was fantastic. Fear beyond death! And Fiesta explodes.
Ocean.
Yeah.
So Cuz might be in trouble.
Yeah, Sylvie still dashing forward. There's the culling. Dundun happily tanking that one up as they get the flash out of Cuz. Tidal Wave going to come through as well. Sylvie with the cat. Dundun's going to turn up as well as Aiming's going to get knocked up with the second activation. But still, Chronicler was vital in his return. Looking forward to seeing how this one's going to go as Cuz uses his extra tankiness quite nicely there as a flash out from Fiesta gets him to safety. Steals away the Glacial Prison, and that's fantastic because survives for so long. The Cyclone's not enough, and Aiming locks down the kill. KT just standing their ground, and I swear Cuz was dead.
It's not quite going to be worth it. Health bars are kind of low. This might be in
going
trouble.
To connect as well. There's the Disdain as Fiesta's dashing away. He will survive for now as he throws the chains out, but Dundun is just going to hijack him. He picks up the kill though, and now he's looking to turn it another Disdain as he's almost killing 4 people by himself.
I do think that Kiin had a shutdown on him, thanks to the farm advantage that he did have. But let's take a look at this play first, where Nongshim have teleport here on Dunyan, so they can actually fully commit to a 5v5. I think they were expecting the Urgot to still be towards the bot side of the map, and that's why Sylvie gets a little bit overexcited there as well, trying to connect. This is a very funny sequence of events, because Fiesta is actually just fine. Makes it out, and then Dundun brings him back. Fiesta is immediately AoE'd even through the exhaust. And Dundun after that one is probably gonna both giggle, as he always does. As Nongshim, you're still going to be not too unhappy about that trade, but this is kind of showcasing some of the inexperience from Nongshim. Hold up!
Oh, yeah, here we go. Sylvie's looking for the Lucian, and he'll find him. He just explodes. Cuz has to walk it out. Fiesta grabs himself a tidal wave as Dundun looking for that flank angle, and he will get it. Nongshim, they'll just return the favor. Grab this outer turret in the mid lane.
Oh, if Dundun actually has the damage. And I don't think he can 1v1. Kiin's not going to take the risk, because he also doesn't know if reinforcements are showing up. They are. Dunan also doesn't die though, and he does have a 4 mil. So
Vital's going to turn up. All right, there is the fear beyond death. Can Kiin get him low enough? The answer is no. I mean,
it doesn't get much better than this.
No, exactly right. And also, Vital has had a lot of experience as well, right? Like, spent some time in OCE, came back to Challenger, then went to LJL, now he's back again. As here's the Cyclone from Sylvie, looking for the priority target. This time aiming is going to survive, but he's just going to get ulted by the Silas. Fear Beyond Death comes in though, and Kiin is terrifying. Fiesta, however, is also going to be able to take down Cuz, and now Kiin is on the wrong side of this one. We've seen this position before, and it's going to be another kill to Vital. 5-0-1 for this series.
Looking at where they were giving over a few kills, have just been winning team fights, and that's a very, very tough position to be in. If you are KT, it's constantly Nongshim on the front foot, on the offensive, and yeah, Sylvie dies to Kiin, but as far as targets go, the only one that's less important is Dundun. And you know, he's still in comms. He's still there for morale.
Quite yet, as Sylvie dashing forward. Cuz not his target, however. As Kiin, I mean, what I want to see is the combo from KT, right? Which is Kiin lands the ult, and then you cull that that player down, and you're able to pick it up. Scatter the Weak's fantastic. To start this one off as another Cyclone comes in. This time, not going to get that massive value, though, as Kiin goes golden. Fiesta now fighting him, but he's going to do the same thing here as Cuz flashes away. Fantastic Scatter the Weak. But Vital just goes into the front line. I don't know about that, buddy. The bubble. Phenomenal here as the knockback from the Kazante, and Vital is still alive. They are definitely doing it, and Lehens, no options here whatsoever. It wasn't pretty, but it worked, and Nongshim get the ace.
And with the power of friendship, is that a good call? I don't know, Atlas, but it definitely worked, as Nongshim at the very least going to get themselves an inhibitor. Do not have Zeri, so I'm not going to call it over quite yet, but at the very least going to make a demanding lead up here. Wondering what they're going to try and go for the actual end. Looks like they will.
Oh, they got a wave. They've got a Yumi.
가자. 앞라인. 신다라 노플이야. 빨리지 마.
나 전화했어. 신다라 노고. 나 살아.
신다라 노플.
우렁 노고.
남의 없어요.
한타 다시 봐도 돼. 한타 다
보자. 신다라 노플, 다 노플. 가자. 나 살려.